Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you wished you could never be apart, not even after death? This is the story of a boy and his dog, two best friends, two souls, tied together by something stronger than time and one final wish that would move an entire town to tears. His name was Daniel. He was only 12 years old. Bright eyes, a shy smile, and a heart far bigger than his little frame. And from the very moment he could walk, there was Max, a Labrador, golden as the sunrise, and just as warm. Max wasn't just a pet. He was a guardian, a pillow for sleepy afternoons, a secret keeper during lonely nights, a protector on stormy days. Wherever Daniel went, Max followed, from baby steps in the backyard to scraped knees on the school field to bedtime stories whispered under blankets. They grew together, they laughed together, they dreamed together. But life, as it often does, had a different plan. When Daniel turned 10, he started getting tired. At first, everyone thought it was just school. Then came the bruises that didn't fade, the fevers, the pain. Doctors delivered the words no parent is ever prepared to hear. Leukemia, a word far too big for a boy so small. Hospitals replaced playgrounds. Needles replaced crayons. And Max never left his side, not once. He'd curl up at Daniel's feet during every chemo session. He'd lick away the tears after every tough day. And when the boy grew too weak to walk, Max would rest his head beside Daniel's hand, letting him know, I'm here. Through every battle, Daniel had one constant comfort, Max. As months passed, the treatments began to fail. The light in Daniel's eyes began to dim, but not his love and not his wish. One night, while his parents sat beside his bed, Daniel whispered something. It wasn't about toys or games or Disneyland. He simply said, when I go, can you bury me next to Max? There was silence, then quiet tears, because even in the face of death, all Daniel wanted was to be with the one who loved him most, unconditionally. Max passed just 3 weeks before Daniel. Old age. It was as if he knew, as if his heart couldn't bear the thought of staying behind. Daniel held Max's collar to his chest every night after. He didn't cry. He just waited peacefully. And on a quiet Tuesday morning, Daniel's heart stopped. But what happened next was nothing short of extraordinary. The community rallied. Dozens wrote letters. Petitions were signed. Rules were bent. And after many long talks, the cemetery made a rare exception. Max's ashes were exhumed and placed gently in a small wooden box beside Daniel. Two graves, side by side, boy and dog, together again. A child's last wish granted, not because it was easy, but because it was right. Today, people visit their resting place not just to mourn, but to remember what love truly means. Not flashy, not loud, but loyal, pure, endless. Daniel and Max never asked for attention, but their story, it's a reminder to all of us that love doesn't have to speak to be understood, that friendship can cross every barrier, even death, and that sometimes the most profound goodbyes are the quietest ones. If you've ever loved a pet like family, if you've ever felt the ache of goodbye, then maybe you understand a little of what Daniel felt. And maybe, just maybe, you'll hug your pet a little tighter tonight and whisper, I'll love you forever. Because they always know, just like Max did. This was the story of a boy's final wish, to never be alone, even in the end. Thank you for listening. And if this story touched your heart, you're not alone. We'll see you in the next story. But until then, cherish your moments and love deeply, always.